I'm in a dream state, keen on a clean slate. I got schemes from the things that I've seen, mate. Trapped in a deep state. I come a long way from that kid who's never seen great. Up to my teenage
Last night,
shops on a...
my fucking car broke. It's like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm pulling away at a set of traffic lights, a massive bang, and then there's that horrible sort of rattling sound, almost as if something's breaking apart in the engine. I'm like, right, what's this? Pulled into bus stop, looked around, see if anything had fallen off. Just like check the outside, sort of check under the bonnet, look underneath. Nothing's hanging off, nothing's falling off or anything, nothing's out of place. So I'm like, right. Drove a bit further, did it again. So I pulled over, checked, and then carried on driving because nothing was wrong. And it kept doing it, and then I got back to mine, so that was good. That was good. Got back, fine. And then today I went and saw a friend. I thought, fuck it, I think it's the clutch or the gearbox. I don't think it's anything like the engine. So I drove down to my friend's, picked her up, and I hadn't seen her in ages, so we needed to catch up. So I drove over to Mount Edgecombe down in Cornwall. It's only about 30-mile drive, I think, something like that. So we went, got down there, chilled out, had a fag, had a little bit of a catch up and that. Got into the car, went back to the car early because I forgot. I was like, shit, I know what I've got to do, and I had forgotten to go and buy like a parking ticket, so I didn't want to get fined. So we went back, and I was gonna either drive up the coast a bit to another beach, or put ticket on, then we chilled there for some more. But as we got to car park, I saw a trail, and I thought someone's got a leak. And I've looked at this trail, looked at it going up the car park and then around, right to the back of my car. I was like, fucking right. So I got on my hands and knees, lay down on the floor, looking under. There's fucking transmission oil. Fucking massive puddle, and it's all dripping out from where the engine meets the fucking gearbox. And like, that wasn't... It wasn't like it last night. It wasn't like it when I left mine. So obviously somewhere between going to my friends and going down there, it had gone. So we were driving back with clouds of smoke fucking coming where it was all like burning and that. We had fucking smoke coming through the vents inside of the car and everything. Fucking horrible grinding sound and that. The smell of burning. It was... I actually thought that the either gearbox was going to seize or it was just going to end up being like, bang, fuck you. But managed to nurse it back to hers. So dropped her off. I went in, had a catch up with her mum and that, because obviously I get on with the family sort of thing. So went in, said hi, had a little catch up. Got in my car, drove to my mum's. The car's sounding worse and worse by the minute. Picked up my dogs, chilled for a little bit and that, and then obviously I drove back to my flat. Now, I could get into the car now and go for a drive. It's not easy to drive, like, changing gear ain't as easy as it should be. Like, there's a technique to it now. But I could go and drive it. But it's... yeah. It's sooner or later it's going to fuck up, because it's already fucked. It's not going to take long before it's not running. And a second-hand gearbox is going to be about £200. And because it's been leaking oil, I could need a new clutch. Now, a second-hand clutch is another £70. So what's that, 270, and I've got a CV joint going, that's another 70, so that's 340 quid, really, before my car's, like, before I can get back in it and go for proper drives. And that fucking sucks. It's going to take me months to get that money, so I don't know, I could end up going on downer, because sort of, I've been down but I've been able to put on a brave face because I'm going out driving. I've got something to do with my days now. All I've got is vlogging and gaming, which, don't get me wrong, I fucking love it. But sometimes I need to just jump into the ride and that and just roll out. Just fucking roll out, even if it's just for 10 minutes, just to clear my head. And obviously, at the minute, I ain't going to be able to do that for a while, unless I can get like 200 quid together, get the gearbox sorted, use the clutch, even though it's got oil, it could have oil on it, so it could slip it. Just do that for a minute, or get a cheap second-hand car just to run around until I can get money together. I don't know. But yeah, I'm in a predicament and my head's spinning over it. I don't know what I'm going to do.